Happiness. You talk to anybody about their goals, and what they want is really to be happy. And different people have different definition of it, but our family, our personal time, our way to connect with people always shows. Now, especially when you're a coach and you talk to people because people are interested in understanding if you can help them in their career, in their life, and everything like that. You actually meet people and you talk about their goals, and every single time you find that happiness is a really core critical part of their goals, and that's what they want to chase. So in my own life, as somebody who was really never happy with what he had, always thinking that it comes from some time far future, to somebody who actually is able to really enjoy his time, and that shows in the way you're being, that shows in the way you are, that shows in your skin, that shows in your happiness, that shows in your hair. Like how many 52-year-old people you see who have hair, and there's a bit of a color here. But yeah, so this particular video is really about 11 happiness habits that I have developed in my life, and they've changed everything. And don't worry, I'm not just going to dump on you, but I'll tell you stories, little stories which tie this whole thing together. So get a pen and paper and start writing whatever you like about this. Number one, write a gratitude journal every single day. And by the way, I'm not doing 11, 10, 9, 8. I am telling you the number one, the first thing you want to do is write a gratitude journal every single day. I started writing gratitude journal since about 4.5 years back, and it was on and off. I would write probably like 200 days in a year. But then for about 11 months, every single day I'm writing, whether I'm flying to some place, whether I'm in a train, whether I'm having a busy day, it does not matter. Because what it does for me is it makes you notice every single little thing going on, which is great in your life. And I used to worry that, oh, maybe if I notice great things in my life, maybe it will make me self-satisfied and I'll not push for more. But you know what? It actually is it contrary to common sense. When you notice what is good in your life, you want more of it. So that's why write a gratitude journal every single day. Number two, focus on small wins. My entire career, I worked with companies like Cognizant, including being one of the founding members for Cognizant Australia in 2009. I worked for Microsoft. I worked with large companies. I worked in large deals, $100 million deal and everything. Across every single part of my life, I was always somebody who will feel great only when he wins something big. But that great feeling starts going away the moment you start putting your eyes or your goal onto something else. So if your happiness and joy is going to be connected to something great that you win, then it's not going to happen as many times, and you're going to be happier. So you need to find a way to celebrate that little win. You need to find a way to not throw a party, but even little appreciation, a smile on yourself, just a high five with your friends. It's sufficient. Because guess what? Big wins or small wins, they still release dopamine, and the dopamine difference is not like big wins is 10 times bigger, so is this 10 times dopamine win. It's only a fraction little win, little more dopamine, and makes you feel worthy of the win. So find a way to celebrate small wins. So number one, write a gratitude journal every day. Number two, focus on small wins. Number three, tell the close ones that you love them. Just a simple act. And the result of that is always a smile. And that increases your general sense of well-being. I've asked people, how many times do you say to your kids that you love them? And they're like, every day. And some people don't still tell them. No, they know. Like, really? Tell them. Then I say, how many times do you tell your partner that you love them? Oh, they know. That's an excuse, but they know. And I'm like, I don't. Right? Start doing that. Call your family members. Tell them you love them. These are little things. And you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for yourself, because the smile on their face tells everything. I did it once with a friend for the very first time, and his wife, me and my wife, we were coming from somewhere together, and we were in the same car. Then we dropped them to their car, and we said, hey, just want to tell you, his name is Sanjay and Nidhi, that we really love you guys. And then it was so good. We all hugged, and it just felt so good, seriously good. Compare it against Sanjay didn't do this right, like the bitching that we do. Ooh. No, tell your friends, tell your close ones that you love them. Number four, when overwhelmed, because you want to be happy when overwhelmed as well. It's not that I'm overwhelmed and I'm connecting with happiness. I'm like, when you are overwhelmed, at that time also you don't want to have a sense of like, damn, life is hard. You want to be happier. So at that time, to get instant relief, Write down how far you have come. Write down that in last 17 years, I have come from this middle class background to this background. I've got this, I'm in this place, this is what it is. I've got surrounded by my friends. So when overwhelmed, write down how far you have come. So number one, write a gratitude journal every single day. Focus on small wins. Tell the close ones you love them. And when overwhelmed, write down how far you have come. Instant relief. Number 5, random act of kindness. I really heard about this, but never did it. But I remember last year when I was in India visiting family and friends, family primarily. I was in Ghaziabad, and there was this guy in this tuk-tuk, the electric tuk-tuk, and he said he makes these many trips and all of it. And he said how much money he makes. And he told me about it. He said, "Oh, this is my last ride today. I'm a bit off, but no worries. I'll catch up tomorrow." Like, we're talking in Hindi. "Main kal kar lunga." And at the end of it, that 20 rupees ride, I just left 200 rupees with him. And he looks at me like, "Sir, main ye nahi le sakta. I can't take it." And I was like, "No, please keep it, please keep it." And his smile, it's just such a simple thing. Like 200 rupees is like $4, but it just added such tremendous value in my own life. You know, I can tell you that when you do these things, it always brings good memories, because you kind of start thinking about how other people have done kindness towards you. You know, you can appreciate other people, you can dole money, or you can, like, if you tell somebody on the road about something. You know, we were our daughter got this LASIK eye surgery just yesterday, and we were at this place, and there's a lady who's sitting, and, you know, I can see her from the visiting room, and she's sitting and with her back straight, and I just went and told her that, "Hey, I love it that you're sitting straight." And, you know, I noticed, and I know that I need to improve myself in that. And she had such an amazingly wide smile on her face. It just makes me feel good. So, you know, little things you can do anything. You can call some old acquaintances, or send a card or something. Just random act of kindness. It'll make you feel really, 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 really happy. I can assure you that. The next thing you do, number 6, is watch the old photographs of you and your family. And I know I'm saying something which is obvious, but you know what? How many times do we do that? I know that in our family, we do it maybe once in 6 months, maybe once in a year. But when you do that, it brings out beautiful memories, the times that you spend with your family. And we used to actually think that, oh, it will make us feel sad because Shilpa's father is not there. You know, my wife's father, 24 years back, just 1 year after our marriage, 6 months after our marriage, he passed away. And when we see his picture, sadness is not what we feel. She tells about him. It just becomes a beautiful moment. So, you know, even when you watch old photographs of yourself and family and all, it would bring great memories. It connects deeply with something deep inside you, and you get a sense of well-being, and you notice that we were like that in our life. So, you know, definitely watch the old photographs. Number 6, children. And if you have children, I have daughters, like 2 daughters. This year they'll be 23 and 20-year-old. And I know that, like, you know, our children are getting to the age where they're gonna walk away, and just cuts through my heart. But still, you have children. There's no better way to bring a smile. Like, you do a little project with them. Even today, we do little projects. My daughter got about, like, and it's ridiculous. She's the daughter of a crazy man. So she bought about 140 books of Amazon and eBay and all this. 140 books. That's a lot of books. She bought the books. And then she takes my this thing away. Look at that. My books. She left all of my books here on the side, and she bought all these books, and, you know, so because she took my wardrobe up in her room, and these are 2 books full of wardrobe, and we were sitting together for like about 3 hours. We're putting everything in alphabetical order, and it's just amazing. It was just it created so much bond. And she's 20. She's going to be 23 in the next 3 months, few months, and you know, and at the end she hugs me and says, "Papa, thank you for doing this." It just feels so good, like children, you know. And if you have younger kids, cuddle them, sit on top of them. You know, that's what I tell my daughters. Kids are meant to be, so we can sit on them. You know, it feels so joyful. Do whatever, it makes you feel so joyful, right? Little things, but it makes a big difference. Next thing you can do is very simple thing. Repeat this, and it's a bit different. Repeat this: I am my best friend. Like there was this movie, Jab We Met, right? And I'm hoping that every single person here and anywhere have seen it. Even if you don't know Hindi, watch this movie. Like sometimes we saw Tamil movies, we don't understand a word of Tamil. We see Malayalam movies, Kannada movies. We see them and you just make out. There's also subtitles. But Jab We Met, if you've not seen, in which the heroine, she says, "मैं अपनी favorite हूँ." Like I'm my own favorite. So it's like, great. So say that I'm my best friend. And the sense of well-being, being looked after, it comes with a simple thing. So 8 done, right? 9th, physical movement. Like it just, like you could be feeling horrible in your life, horrible, but if you physically move, you'll feel great. I can tell you that if you're feeling bad and you start shaking a leg, like just do a bit of a dance movement, you'll feel instantly good. And if it's just too awkward, it's I'm not a dancer, come on, don't make me do that. Do a 5 minutes jumping jack. Just do something. The energy that gets released, that basically releases endorphin and dopamine, and I promise it'll make you happier. Number 10, dance. Oh, I talked about dance, isn't it? Like I remember quite a few years back, 2021, November, it was our daughter's birthday, but we were not going to do a program or something at home because in 2 days' time we were leaving for India, and we discovered that from a doctor, when we went to a respiratory specialist for Shilpa's health, the doctor scared the heck out of us. He said, "Can't go to India because we need to do some tests because it could be cancer." And we were all bummed out. We were like feeling bad and tears are there. And, we told our daughters and everything. We canceled the ticket. We had all the reasons to feel really, really, really bad. And then a little question that I asked Shilpa about that, Shilpa, what would you do now when you know that you have limited time in the world? And she said, I can't go like this. I can't go like this. We gotta speed up. And I was suddenly filled with energy that people are looking for what they want to do in their life. And a lot of people are having miserable life and they're just going in circles, and we already know what we want. What else do we need? We put loud music, and there was, in the TV, there are apps which will basically make the screen go red, blue, green and all. We put loud music, all 4 of us danced away to glory and felt great about our life. And obviously, just to finish the story, 8 days later, we found that it's not cancer. It's something called sarcoidosis, which is a disease of lung, scarring in the lung, which nobody knows why it happens. But that happiness and joy we felt at that day of connection, of being together, was phenomenal. So we've done like 11 of those. I did 11. Oh gosh. No, I did 10. I'm like thinking, what is it? Okay, 11. Think about it. When you were an infant, you would take every single thing, little things, and you would wonder why this guy has got these caps in his thing or kombucha. You would look at every single thing and will just get really amazed at that. And this is something very different. My daughter told me that sometimes you can suddenly start getting surprised at the blue tag, which is it's not an advertisement for blue tag. It's there at the pen, which I got from someplace in the US, and the diary, and you kind of start noticing everything. And it just starts making you more curious and makes you happier. It's a very little thing because there's a little one inside us who really want to be happy. So bring that out. And I'm going to give you a bonus one because I just noticed, what the hell? Why am I giving a 12th one? That there's a 12th one, which is so critical. Make a list of your friends, people you love. Write down their names and write down one reason why they are your friends. Just one reason. I know it's just very dramatic, but do that. Write down why is it that you really feel connected with them. Like what and then turn around and say, think what will make them happy. If you give them a call, will it make them happy? If you just send them a flower, will it make you happy? On the Diwali last year, I actually sent a one-to-one phone note to a lot of my friends, and I got back magic. I gave one message and I got like 12 back. It's so cool. And obviously it did not go to a broadcast. I customized it for every single person because I wanted to tell them what they are for me. But all I was doing was expressing myself. Simple. And I got gold back. Not the real gold. I wish they would give me a gold back. But it was like beautiful. It was amazing. So These are 12 things. I'm just going to repeat all of them, which is 1, gratitude journal every single day. 2nd, focus on a small win. 3rd, tell your close ones that you love them. 4th, when overwhelmed, write down how far you have come. Do some random act of kindness. Number 5. Number 6, watch old photographs with friends and family. Number 7, spend time with the children. Sit on them. Number 8, say to yourself, I'm my best friend. Number 9, physical movement. Number 10, dance. And number 11, think of the time when you're in front. And number 12, bonus, make a list of your friends and think what will make them happy. And you will feel joy and happiness going through you. Now, if you love it and if you're connected with me at the core level, then I want you to do what we do with these kind of messages, that like, comment and share. Add to this list in the comment below. What is that you would like to add to this? How do you make it 20 or 30 or 40 things that you do, and give yourself the permission to enrich my life as well. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Pray for me.